Hey guys, sorry I lost you there. So we were at the wiring, getting the wires off, and this hose, it came right off with my two hands, and then our wiring setup, this is with a blue. One of these has the blue on it. Yeah, it's this one here, goes to the blue, and the two blacks middle, and you just line them right up, 1 and 2. And that's it. That's taking the compressor off, and all we're gonna do is re-step these pieces. The only thing was that little elbow there, that fitting, which is here, you know, pops right into this. But on our new one, whoops, don't drop your $1,000 part. As you can see, it's threaded, no threads. So I mean, no good. So I'll have to go get one, but it's just that elbow. But anyways, we should be able to, you know, just carry on and get this put on. So I'm gonna just do that, so that way you guys can still see. At least now you can learn from my mistake. I didn't know that with the elbow. So there it is. There's your compressor. That's all it is. $1,000 pain in the ass. Thank you, Mercury. Anyhow, we'll put our new one on. Look at that. So far it lines right in, lines right up. Just gonna kind of put hoses on. The weather here is actually turning. It went from 93, it's about 87 now, so I really just want to get this a little bit buttoned up. As you can see, our holes all align. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let me get this going for you. Also, when you finish with this, when you put everything back on the boat, I mean, you know, when you get this whole thing buttoned up, they say you can do one of two things. Now, I don't have the tool that's needed to put it into, you know, prime. You have to prime these oil lines, these 3. And the Marina can do it. I'm going to have them do it because, you know, initially it was too much money for me to be able to have them make this repair on the boat. And, you know, I do most of my own work on my own cars and stuff, so I'm not too far off. So I had the confidence to do this. But definitely you can either do that with the Marina, or using your throttle, you can, while the key is on ignition on, leaving it in gear, don't turn the boat on obviously, you pump it 5 times from neutral to drive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you put the boat into its break-in period, and you can break in the engine. You break in the compressor, it just eats up a ton more oil. If you don't care about that stuff, then don't worry. So I got one hose line on there. I will put the zip ties on this, you know, when I have them on and when this is all done. But currently I'm not gonna, just because I want to get it so it's more watertight for me. Oh look, I think that's my fitting right there. So they've changed it, it looks like. Why that's there instead of here, I don't get, but things you find out. That saves me. So there we go. So that goes there to be a pain in the ass. Obviously it has to be a pain in the ass for that bolt, right? So you have to keep that off until that's done. Thank you, Mercury, for not making something make sense, or making something that made sense not make any sense anymore. So guys, feel free to fast forward through this. I'm going to try and edit and trim this video as I can for you. I don't really know how to do most of that stuff, but I just want to be able to give you guys an idea on how to replace these. So as you saw, you just take these 4 bolts out, You know, you take the 6 off for the wheel, and you'll put it right back together. Wheel goes right there. It seems to be like this for most Mercury engines, so, you know, it's just a good money maker for them. That over there. Geez, the weather's picking up. If it's not hot as hell, it's winning with almost hurricanes. So look, I just put these 3 right back on. 1, 2, 3. I'll clean that up. And then back to your 3 wires here. So here's my blue one. Here's my blue one. So it's literally the same exact thing. Let me just put it right in. I'm going to put you guys down for a second so I can use 2 hands. There we go. Not the greatest camera angle, but it's going to work for us today. So there we go. Sucks right in there. This one goes here. Nice. And here we go for this one. In and in, right? Can't beat that. Oh, yep. Don't forget this little guy here. Comes right in. And up. Da, 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 da. Bang. So we're wired back up. Lines are in. All I'm gonna do is take the socket to it. These are also, by the way, it's a 10 for the wheel, probably can't see that, and the ever elusive 13 for your main bolts. Again, you're probably better off getting this primed at the dealer if you have an engine that's well in, or you know, you can save a couple of bucks and just do that startup mode. But again, you're in startup, so you're break-in period, so basically it's like you're breaking in the engine all over again, which is obviously a slow process. I don't know how many hours, but it's enough to, I'd say, annoy you. It would annoy me to having to break this thing in again. So I think for, you know, a couple $100, give or take, you have a marina do it, and they can prime it and get it running right, so that way you're not throwing $1,000 away. This was $947. I got the tax on the shipping, equal to like 1,005 or something like that. It really wasn't fun to have to pay it, but you know, it is what it is. Do you want to get on the water or don't you? So, of course. But I have to say, it's really not that bad to do to replace. You know, again, it's 4 bolts that sit on top of nothing. All this does is create high enough PSI for your engine. So you guys are probably doing your homework, you're reading, shopping, whatnot. I got real lucky on, I use boats.net for a lot of things, so I would do that. If you have this model engine and year, it's not the same model number compressor. It's actually a different number because, you know, you got to go with change. So this, it's gone now. It was like an 8M002 8565, I believe. And then this is, you know, different. It's this one here. Crapury. Oh well, but anyhow, all I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm gonna get this on. So, well, can't forget our little hose line there, this little baby. That wouldn't be good, huh? God. with that zip tie. Again, you get the mercury. They don't have to be mercury zip ties. Like a 360 zip tie is what you need. They're able to cinch the whole thing. A regular zip tie won't do it. So you really need those 360 zip ties. Yeah, and then all you do is, look, it comes right on. All my holes line up perfect. And my belt is good. It's a new enough belt that I put on here. And all you need then is your socket wrench here to loosen that tensioner, loosen and tighten it just to get it on. And you'll be back in the water hopefully before you know it. All right, guys, I hope this all helped you. Have a great day and good boating. Oh, almost forgot. The key to any successful YouTube venture, if you're a backyard, I don't know what you would call me. I'm more like they're in here somewhere. The key to any good adventure, cold beer. Happy boating, guys. Enjoy.